Hello, I'm out for a walk again this evening. It's been a while since I've been out. I think the last time I made a video was the last time I was out. That was this day last week, I'd say. 7 whole days, and during that time it has rained torrentially. And today was really the first day that we got a bit of sunshine. So there's flooding all over the place, but funnily enough, it's not too bad up here in the wood. The puddles seem to have dried up overnight. I suppose there's plenty of soakage, but yeah, I didn't get out in the whole week, and that was because I had a course on work, and it was 7 days of course, 6 days, starting on Sunday last week, and it was Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and an hour travel each way. So you could say it was gone from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. each day, and raining at night time and dark, so I didn't get a chance to get out. But I'm out again, and I should get out a lot more going forward now. It's like 5:30, and we still have some light here in the wood, still kind of bright. So we really do have the cock step now at this stage. The evenings are lengthening, and it's the 31st of January, and tomorrow is St. Bridget's Day, which was traditionally the first day of spring in the old Celtic calendar. So, and I think the weather forecast is for a nice sunny day, so that would be a welcome relief and an auspicious start really to spring, or to growth. So can you hear the blackbirds? They're all getting a bit disturbed at my talking in the woods so close to, I suppose it's twilight now, so close to dark, at dusk at this stage. But I just said, I talked to you, the course I did was really interesting, and it was all about risk management, well, making risk decisions. And it was really, I suppose, useful to me, because I'm the kind of guy who finds it hard to make decisions sometimes. Well, I used to. I remember actually being a child, being about 10 years of age, and I remember exactly where I was. I was in the front of my dad's car. I was between the two seats. The car was stopped, but the door was open, the driver's door. And I was there, and I was pondering, how do you make the right decision? And I called out to my mother. She was outside, and I said, "Mom, how do you know when you're making the right decision?" And she kind of gave me some advice, but it's something that troubled me all the way, a little bit, you know. How do you make the right decision? So over the years, I've learned how to make decisions, and I suppose what you need to do is, gather as much information as you can around the area to be decided upon, and assess that information, and go find out more information if you need more, and then assess the risks or the threats, as in the what ifs and the what if nots, and then look at what options are available to you, and the contingencies that are available to you if something goes wrong and you need to have a plan B or a plan C. What are those contingencies? And then you take action, and then you can review. And it's easy to look back on a decision you made with 2020 vision in hindsight and say, gosh, you know what, that was a really bad decision. But see the moon up there? That's not fair, is it, really? Because we make decisions based on the information we have at the time, and that's what we use to make our decisions. So we can't criticize ourselves for something that we found out afterwards that but it helped us make a different decision. So like around decisions, they say the best decision is the right decision made for the right reasons. And the second best decision is the wrong decision, but made for the right reasons. But the worst decision of all is no decision, because that in itself is a decision. So yeah, it's kind of a tricky business, but I hope that helps somebody. And I suppose the thing is, when you make a decision, then not to procrastinate. Something we all do, I suppose, but how do you get something done? You start it, and that's the key to getting any project done. And they say the old Chinese proverb, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. So once you've decided on a course of action, get going to it. Don't put it off till next week or next month, especially when you get to your midlife, your middle age. Time might be shorter than you think, so get going with your projects and enjoy life. I'll talk to you soon.